So what's up, my friends? Hello. So wanna talk about WWE Monday Night Raw. Was amazing stuff. So we've got SmackDown, we've got Crown Jewel, and we've got Raw in Australia. So let's talk about this show. Let's review it. My gosh, let's go. So we started with the Vision. Whoa. So Seth Rollins finally did it. So he did a fine speech, like praising everybody. So look at Braun Breaker, look at Bronson Reed, look at Paul Heyman. So he even kissed him like, oh, that's okay. And that's me, Seth freaking Rollins. I'm the greatest of all time, and believe me, we're gonna have some bright future. Yeah, so yeah, kind of good, opening promo. Like, understand that, yeah, they've got these huge victories, at Crown Jewel. So yeah, surely they will go up, So yeah, nice opening, segment. So I would say that, yeah, this will get unlike, my friends. So then it was the first match of the night. So it was Penta, challenging Dominic Mysterio. So it was, nice before the match. So it was Penta and Rusev talking like, oh, why are you into, wasn't my match, and why are you having right now this IC championship match? So look at me, Penta. When after you finish with all of this, I'm gonna be the next challenger, for this belt. So and it was a very, very funny segment, when Dominic Mysterio was like passing by, he saw Rusev like, oh, sorry, no, I'm going out of here. So yeah, Dum is amazing, really. And what a match that was. Absolutely will get a like also, my friends, because that was huge, very, fast, agile. So it started like, with Penta, throwing away, yes, Dirty Dom on the announce table. So then it was, of course, a lot of huge, great moves. So this, great transition, like suicide dive into the DDT outside of the ring from Dirty Dom. So surely, a lot of this suplexes, a lot of this Eddie Guerrero stuff. So, I mean, come on. People might hate this guy, but Australia was about Dominic Mysterio. They were cheering like Dirty Dome. Yes, oh my God. So he's great. And yeah, of course, Dirty Tactics again. Yes, so Rusev comes, distracts the referee, distracts Penta. So then Dirty Dome got this, hammer for the ring bell. So he kicked, in the knees, and then he put it on his legs. So 619 with a hammer, and 1 2 3, just like that. Dominic Mysterio is still your champion, but next week, yeah, we're gonna have Rusev versus Dominic Mysterio. So that's interesting how actually he's gonna get this victory again, because if the rumors are true, yeah, we're gonna get Dominic versus John Cena, never seen, yeah, so he finally can beat up and win this IC championship belt. So, well, that's interesting, how actually we'll cheat, Dirty Dom once again. So, my gosh, so then it was Rhea Ripley who beat up Kairi Sane. So, yes, it was, very interesting, before the match situation where Asuka was like just slapping Kairi, like, come on, you're gonna do it, come on. So, yeah, because Kairi was showing like what a bruise she got on her face, so Asuka didn't care. So, really, Asuka is, manipulator, abuser, so my gosh. But of course, surely Io Sky comes during this match, so everybody was distracted. But in the end, surely, like for the long time of period of this match, actually Kairi Sane was the one who was getting the upper hand. But in the end, yes, it was a riptide, and 1 2 3 surely, of course, we are in Australia, so of course Rhea Ripley will be victorious here. I say that good match. But then after, yes, they beat up, both of them, and Io and Rhea Ripley was DDT'd. Yeah, so Kairi gets the candlestick, then Asuka DDT'd her. So yeah, they standing tall. So interesting, yeah, which way this gonna go, because yeah, no championship are involved in this feud. So which way it will go? Interesting stuff. And then, of course, we've got Bronson Reed who beat up Jimmy Uso. Before that, Jimmy and Jay was talking like, oh my gosh, maybe we need to talk about, this. So maybe everybody needs to be like, being alone, something like that. But yes, surely Jimmy Uso, all right, I'm going to beat up alone Bronson Reed. But of course, he did not. So good match, I would say. But yeah, surely Bronson Reed gets a victory. But then, yeah, spear from Braun Breaker. So they decided to beat up Jimmy Uso. But then, yes, actually, Jey Uso comes and help his brother. But of course, then they've got this argument. And again, Jay leaves after this help. Yes, so interesting also, like this Bloodline saga, where it will go. So then, surely there were a lot of backstage segments, like LA Knight. Yeah, he was talking about this match, that main event. Yes, CM Punk versus LA Knight, Jey Uso for the number one contendership. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Then LA Knight comes. He said that I'm gonna win. So definitely somebody was lying there. Yeah, so then we've got this backstage segment with Seth Rollins and the Vision, like he was like proud, like that, like, oh yes, my friends, yes, I'm proud, like, 3 times in my life, when my baby was born, when I was my wedding with Becky Lynch, and right now I'm proud of all of you. So he was like very humble, very proud, that. So interesting, especially given the fact what will happen in the end, yeah. So then we've got this strange, again, relationship continue with Lyra and Bailey. They beat up Judgment Day. So yes, this is strange because really, actually, Judgment Day was actually was getting victory in this match, but then Bailey was beaten up. So yeah, no tag to Lyra, but then she comes and she just again like Asuka, did to Kyrie. So she slapped Bailey, and Bailey was like, oh yes, I'm gonna beat up everybody. So she was crazy, and she actually get the victory, and they beat up Judgment Day. So that's interesting what's going to happen next with them, because I guess that at some moment, yeah, they will break up, and I don't know. Like right now, Bailey kind of feels like she wants to be a good guy, but she also, we all know that she's a little bit crazy on that stuff. So interesting which way it will go, but okay match, I would say give it a like also. So then we've got Maxine Dupree. She announced that the last week she beat up by count out Becky Lynch, and next week she's gonna get this IC championship belt, because it will be a match. So then again about the gold, so not only Rusev gonna have a match against Dominic Mysterio, but it was a segment with AJ Styles. So Adam Pearce was congratulating him, like, oh my gosh, great match. And AJ Styles was like, come on, Dirty Dom, how about your guys, from Judgment Day? I want them to defend their tag team titles against me and Dragon Lee next week. And Adam Pearce was like, oh yeah, sure, great idea. So next week we're gonna get 3 title matches, tag team action, yes, IC women's and IC men's titles. Wow, so that will be very, very good Monday Night Raw, I would say. So then it was Stephanie McCare. Yeah, she came also with this huge belt, yes, with the ring. So yeah, a little bit of interview. She's the first woman actually in a year who won 4 championships, golds. My gosh. So yeah, bright future I can see in her, really, in WWE. So yeah, and then she was interrupted by Judgment Day, which was very interesting, and unexpected, I would say. And yeah, Roxanne Perez was like, you know what? I want a shot, because it's supposed to be me. It must be me who needs to this victory. I should be in wrestling in this Clash of Paris WrestlePalooza, so I should be the one who gets this title opportunity. So I guess that it will be a next contender to Stephanie McCare. And then it was main event time actually after this. So very good show, I would say, overall, yes. So you just no need to skip anything. So everything was really good. So I think really WWE delivered in Australia. So good SmackDown, Crown Jewel, and good Raw. Amazing stuff. And yes, so what? The ending was CM Punk, who beat up Jey Uso and LA Knight, and surely it was very interesting. It was all about heat, heat. But of course, people, just loved CM Punk, so they were, cheering for him. They were singing his song during his entrance when the music even stopped. So of course, triple threat, all amazing wrestlers. So surely gets a like also this match. And it was interesting to see who actually gonna be the next challenger. But there was some rumors that actually it will be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk on Saturday Night's main event on November 1st, I think. Yeah. So I guess that indeed we're gonna do this. But yes, the most interesting and shocking part of this Monday Night Raw was actually what happened next, because the Vision came, so beat up everybody. But then, my God, I did not expect this Braun Breaker spears Seth Rollins, and then Bronson Reed tsunami'd him. And yes, Braun Breaker grabs this title, and he's standing tall with the Vision, with Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed. So my gosh, the Vision turned on Seth Rollins. Who could have expected that? This is a new group. I mean, they just been together 6 months, like something like this. So why would they do that? So really total unexpected. Like, I think like with the Edge, with the Judgment Day, yeah, when they just kick him out, after 1 or 2 months. But that was a different story. But here, like, the Vision is rising, they are on top. But well, I guess that they didn't get any championships except for Seth Rollins. Yes, so maybe this is a jealousy stuff here. But my gosh, shocking turn of events. Really didn't expect this to happen. So yeah, great, cliffhanger. So great ending of the show. So overall, my friends, the show gets a like also. So I think nothing really bad was here, like in Crown Jewel, like on SmackDown. So once again, I said that yeah, we delivered totally in Australia. So let me know in the comments down below, my friends. What do you think about the show? Do you like it or not? WWE RAW. What was your favorite least interesting moment of the night? So are you shocked by the end of the show? My god, everything in the comments down below. And of course, if you enjoy my videos, please hit all these buttons, like, share and subscribe. I will be very happy for that, and I will see you, my friends, very soon in my future videos. So see ya and bye bye.